Working on my stream. I'm live. Okay. Uh, this one. Mute that. There we go. And that should do it. Hi. Hi, guys. How's everyone? How's everyone on this fine Saturday night? Chillaxing? Yes, I'm alive. I have to keep reminding you guys, like every couple months, like, no, I'm still alive. I'm alive and kicking. Hi, Casey. What's up, Pyro? Maheliana? I forgot how to pronounce your name. It's been a while. I think the last time I seen you was, I think when you got hacked on Discord. Hey, what's up, Christian? Hey, appreciate that, Ace. Hi, Cold Water. Purple. It's Purple Morton's birthday, by the way. Today's her birthday. What's up, Rain? Rain, I remember you. I remember you. Your name, I can't even pronounce your the first name, the first part of your name. Well, what's up, man? Yeah, you see all these stuff in here. That's all me. I did all that. I built all that. I'm taking all the credit, by the way. Mahalia. Yeah, it's hey, can we get in the chat? Can we all say happy birthday to Purple Morton? She's one of the mods. It's her birthday today. By the way, hi Casey, hi Kayla. I hope both of you are doing well. It's been a while since we've chatted, but I still hope all of you are doing well. Much love. Here, I'll even put it in the chat too. So we're live here on this lovely Saturday night, just so we can be live, and also it's just an excuse to say, oh yeah, it's Purple Morton's birthday. You know, we're happy for her. She's another year older, another year wiser, mature. Sure, another year everything. Hey, what's up, Tails? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hey, that's good to hear, Casey and Kayla. I missed you all. Missed the mods, missed the viewers, missed the watchers, missed the followers. Hope all of you are doing good. I think right now Purple might have gotten more happy birthdays than I have had. Did I stream on my birthday? I don't even think I streamed on my birthday. I was streaming on her birthday, but not ours. The 26th. That's a weird username. I've got notification sound. I don't know if that's can be a good thing or a bad thing. It's always bad. What am I up today? Just being busy. What games have you guys been up to, huh? What have you been playing lately? Don't tell me. Oh, what's the stupid name? Not Overwatch. What's the other? It's the other Overwatch, except it's not Overwatch. Like it starts with V. Valorant. Don't tell me Valorant. I will disown you. I don't know. Listen, I'll give you a pass if you apologize, right? But if you played Valorant, I shall enjoy it. I'm looking at you, Casey or Kayla. I'll give you a pass. You don't like Valorant here. I'll give you a pass, alright? Like I'm on my server, right? You know, you might not see a message or hear or see a little comment or post or anything from time to time, right? I'm watching. I'm watching. You know, it's my server. I'm looking at people's profiles, right? I'm just a quick scan, just quick scan. Sometimes I'll see so and so playing Minecraft, so and so playing. I don't know. What do you guys play? Fortnite or something. And so and so Valorant. I'm like disowned, but I'll give him a pass. I'll give him a pass. All right. Uh, while we're on the topic of games, I got introduced to this like horror game that came out 3 years ago, I think. But I've just recently gotten into it. It's called Phasmophobia, which is, you're just a ghost hunter that goes into. It's not like Ghostbusters or like some like Luigi where you go in with a vacuum, start getting all the ghosts in your vacuum or anything like that. It's just going in there like a regular ghost hunter. You know, like they had those TV shows. I'm sure they have little YouTube series of like random people going to haunted houses. Like, oh, we gotta figure out if there's a haunted ghost. Or, that's basically what it is. You're playing either by yourself or with a team, going in there, collecting clues, and identifying the ghost. It's scary as hell. I died many times. Because the ghost can actually kill you. Yeah, what's up, Reaper King? What's up, Gaming Cat? Your Dream Clown? I don't remember. Have I played the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre? First of all, is that a video game? I didn't even know if, the title of that. I don't think I banned you from my server. I think you were removed, but I don't know if you were banned. I'll look into it. I'll look into it because I know your account, and I think there were several other accounts that were on my server that were hacked into because you got that message where it said, "Oh, I something something something. You got to check this out. Click on this link to join the server. Something something something." I even got that message. I was like, "This is just an obvious scam to get some sort of information or something to click the link, right?" And they do that all like on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. You just get this random message that pops up that says, "Oh my god, I can't believe that they're talking about you," or "I can't believe you said that," or "I can't believe you did this. Click on this link to see what I'm talking about." And then just people out of sheer panic will click on that link, and then boom, they got you. They get your information, they get into your account, and then they're like, boom, 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 virus. But if you have a new account, or if you got your information back, uh, I'll look into adding you back to the server. Cold Water, I remember you. Dream Cloud, what's up? You're a flower girl. Oh, is it in this world? Oh yeah, there it is. Guys, I still have the picture, by the way. I think it's on this account. It's gonna take me forever to scroll through it, but I still have the picture. I was right here. I was the what do you call it? The pastor, the people that marry. Yeah, I was right there, marrying people. I say people. It was just two people. This is years ago. This what is it? 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Can you believe? Almost to the date, because what are we like this late summer? I think this is when I was doing like the summer streams back in 2018. 5 years ago, I was right here with a bunch of people. Like the thing is, I'm not even exaggerating. How many seats do we have in here? I know all these seats were full. Some people actually had to stand in the background in the alleyway. But yeah, I was right. What does that say? The Bible. I was right here. It's like, so and so, you take so and so as something, something, something. I don't even remember who built this. Add me back to the server. I'm playing in the server. What server? Are you playing on Minecraft server, or are we talking just Discord? Does it? I wouldn't know, man. I'm not too familiar with any builds. You could literally build something from a tutorial that someone else made, and I would honestly think you made it because I'm just not familiar with any buildings that were previously made. So if you say it was probably someone else, someone already made this, then I believe you. Oh my god! Speaking of Star Wars, I gotta watch that uh new series that came out, Ahsoka. I think it's called Ahsoka. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I've been kind of enjoying some of the later things or the newer things that they've been bringing to Disney Plus. You've been focusing on statues. I've never even attempted to try to make statues. I think the very first time I tried to make a statue was when Minecraft came out for the Xbox 360. It was just a like a stick figure guy. That's it. That's about as much I explored into building statues or anything like that. You're wearing I only have one Star Wars shirt, and honestly, I wouldn't have had it if it was like my choice. But I like it. I like it. It's the Mandalorian with Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, and my sister got it for me. Was it for my birthday or for Christmas? I think it might have been for Christmas. But yeah, no, my birthday, right? It was like last year or something, more than a year ago, 2 years ago. But yeah, that's my only Star Wars shirt. I have a wrestling shirt or two wrestling shirts for like WWE, and I don't have any anime T-shirts. Um, I don't really have any sport T-shirts. I just have like regular T-shirts, like boring T-shirts. Oh, Avengers. I have Marvel. I have a Marvel T-shirt. I have Marvel socks. Uh, used to follow my. Oh, you lost your world. Speaking of losing worlds, I feel like somebody at like not just somebody, like almost everybody at one point loses something that they've built for me. That seems to be like a common theme. It's like, yo, I used to watch you, but I lost all my stuff, so I stopped. And speaking of losing stuff, the birthday girl actually lost their world quite recently. They were doing a timeline of all my pixel arts. They were building it, and their computer just kind of gave out. Their laptop gave out. You have your favorite Pokemon. Do you want to know something funny? Which is really funny. It's kind of, I guess you could see it as weird. It's not weird for me because I've had it for like so long. I've had, I don't know what happened to them. All the way, all the way for like the longest time. I had, what was it? It was like something Disney. It was a Disney hero or Disney prince now. What was it? Like bed sheets. It was. I'm forgetting his name. Um, it was in the. It was a strong guy. It was a strong guy. I just like I feel like I watched the movie like a month or two ago. Just like to read Hercules. I've had Hercules bed sheets for the longest time. I've had Hercules and Pokemon bed sheets, like the blanket thing on top, for like the longest time. I don't know what happened to them. Eventually, they just faded out to existence. Faded out of existence, really. You still have the world. I've lost. I've lost everything. I've lost all my worlds in the past. This is the back on the Xbox 360 days. And some on the Xbox One, I feel, but not nowhere near as much as the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360, there was no backing up with nothing. Yeah, I'm on the Minecraft Bedrock edition, which means I should be able to connect to everybody. I should be able to connect to everybody on the Wii, on PlayStation, and PC. Unless they just randomly decide to change it somehow, some way. Yo, Red X, what's up, my man? The Wii, yeah, Nintendo. Well, here's the thing. I don't know this, or I guess the Switch, whatever you guys call it nowadays. I just fell out of touch with anything Nintendo related, anything past the GameCube, because that was the last console that I owned. Mortal Kombat. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, did you see the new game? Is it out yet? I don't think it's out. I think it comes out in September. I want it. I want it. It looks so good. Mortal Kombat 1. I was gonna say X, it's not X. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Fred Bear. Hey, how you doing, man? I can pre-order. Did you see gameplay for it? Oh my god, it's the most gruesome yet coolest Mortal Kombat game to date, and the graphics. Easily the best fighting game with the best graphics to date. Ice cream. Purple. The birthday girl is donating to me. It's my birthday, guys. Can I get a happy birthday in chat? Since you guys didn't wish me a happy birthday on my actual birthday, can I also get a happy birthday today? Thanks. Hey, Cold Water. Thank you so much. Somebody mod him. Somebody give him VIP. Cold Water, I appreciate you. Man, that is big. That notification on. I just saw it. And that's delayed too. Again, thank you, Purple. Thank you, Birthday Girl, and thank you, Fred Bear Z. Appreciate you both. You guys, well, I guess it's okay. You guys really do befriend the mods on Discord. Sometimes I wonder if they even respond to them. By the way, I can hear the cat. I can hear my sister's cat scratching at my door. She's hearing noises late at night. She's like, oh my god, she looks as in trouble. I need to go save him. She's adorable. She's precious. Yeah, her name is Flora. Did I get rid of my emojis for the YouTube? I don't think I didn't touch anything for my emojis. Did I? Let me check. No, they're still here. Right? They're still there. Well, for me, I'm on the PC, so I don't know if it's different on the mobile device. Maybe you're on. All I did was just click on the emoji icon and then just scroll down to where it said Felix Woman, and then my emojis pop up there. You made the same Joker? Which Joker? Oh, that one? My favorite Joker. Heath Ledger will always be my favorite, and this is the DC Comics or anime. I think this is like more not anime, but animated Joker, which is kind of cool. Still creepy. I remember I was in school. This is forever ago. This is sadly when Heath Ledger passed away. I remember being in school, and there was this girl. I think it was in my Spanish class that had the hugest. I didn't know who Heath Ledger was. I didn't know who he was. But she had the huge. I just remember she had the hugest crush of some actor named Heath Ledger. I was like, cool, and to the point where on their social media this is years ago. They had their first name be their first name, and then they had their last name be Ledger, and it wasn't their last name. I know because I went to school with them. But man, I when I saw it like on the news, it said Heath Ledger passed away. Instantly thought of that person because they were obsessed with him. I didn't know who he was, and then after he passed away, what was it, like a couple months ago or something? Uh, the movie that made him like, well, I'm sure he was already an icon, but that really people remember him by is The Dark Knight, the last movie he made. That the last movie he finished making. It came out, and then that's when I like, oh, okay, cool. This is Heath Ledger. Jared Leto, it's all right. I don't really have anything mean to say. You have a crush on a Minecraft YouTuber. Is it Yoshi? It's probably that guy over there. No? Is it this one? I remember hearing the other day a terrible pun, a terrible joke, probably a joke that probably get people canceled nowadays. With the punchline being Ash. I can't say it though. Can't say it. I think it's like something related to like religion or something. Like, oh, Darth Maul. Jeremy, did you watch? Uh, I don't know what it is, but I know Obi-Wan and Darth Maul had one final duel before he passed away. Did you watch that? What's that show called? I know it's an animated one. I think it's like 3D animated. It's one of those Star Wars like Rebels or Star Wars something. I seen a clip of it on YouTube. Rebels? I gotta watch that. Here's the thing. I went into watching The Mandalorian, just because it was one of the big shows that were coming out with Disney Plus. This is back when Disney Plus was just like, hey, we're live. Subscribe to us and all that stuff. And here's some of the shows that we're bringing you. Mandalorian. I was a Star Wars fan, but for whatever reason, there was a lot of hype behind it. So I was like, I want to check it out. So I checked it out. It was cool. I didn't need to know absolutely everything of the Star Wars lore and history to actually get into it. I loved it. I enjoyed it. And now the thing about the newest Star Wars that's on Disney Plus called Ahsoka, I feel like I have to go back and rewatch all the episodes of Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and like Rebels, and there was another animated one, just so I can go ahead and educate myself and refresh my memory about anything that has anything related to Ahsoka. So that way I can go ahead and feel like, yeah, I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm like, oh, that's so-and-so in live action. That's so-and-so in live action. Because I feel like if I jump into it, I'm just like there to watch it. I kind of want to get that, wow, I'm seeing this person and all that. If anything, I'll probably just rewatch Clone Wars. I don't think I saw the last 2 seasons of Clone Wars. I know there was like a season that never got released. I saw some of those clips on YouTube, like those deleted clips. You sent, did you send it on DMs or did you send it in the thing? I'll check it. Where would it be? Pictures? Oh yeah, there it is. I'm not wearing the same shirt. Am I? No, I'm not. What? So Soccer Surge and Antonio FN. I doubt that these are the same usernames that they go by. I'm sure everybody by now has changed their usernames from like 5 years ago. Guys, check this out. I wasn't lying when I said it was jam packed. Hold on a second. Let me fly back. Let me go back over here to where it all happened, where the magic happened. which, if I recall correctly, they got divorced the next day, right? The next stream, they got divorced. Or I think, honestly, I think it might have been like 5 minutes after. It was. I think it was within the same stream. I think it might have been 5 minutes after or something like that. It's like, Felix, we've gotten divorced. Like, all right, sorry to hear that. Now everything works out. But check this out. Look at that. Actually, I can't. I guess I have to move it to this screen. I'm going to be a little darker here. I'm in the shadows now. Look at this. If you want to see a better view of this, you can go to my Discord server. Yeah. Kayla posted it in my Discord server. I don't know if you can actually see how many people are there. It's too blurry. I mean, it's crystal clear, but like on the phone, making you watch it through like a video, a webcam through that and all that. Look at that. It's 5 years ago, in this very exact same spot. Casey, you were the ring. You were the ring bearer, and I'm gonna assume Kayla was the flower girl, right? Can I post the hide and seek clip? Do you have the hide and seek clip? Oh my god. I changed my username, but not my profile picture. It'll be it forever. Randomly spread. What do you mean? Yeah, it was in 2018. This is back in the day when I was streaming for. I don't. Why did I stream? I don't know. Why do people breathe? Oh, to live? Why did I stream? Back in 2015, I just felt like, you know what? I got nothing really going on. I'm gonna go ahead and stream. So I was streaming almost every day. Not just day. I say day. It was more like night. Every night. And I think we would probably get off at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes we got off at like 5 in the morning. I remember going to bed with like a knot in my back, just like, because I didn't even have this chair. If I think I have the streams. I have them saved on my channel. They're just like privated or unlisted. But I didn't have this. This thing was not in existence. I was sitting at the edge of my bed, like, and to you it might be like, oh, it's not that big of a problem just sitting there. But like sitting there, maintaining a good posture. So honestly, I'll be honest, I'm like hunched over sometimes, but like maintaining a good posture and just sitting straight for 5 hours just really puts a toll on your body and on your back. I remember going to bed with like knots in my back. I'm like, oh, it would just hurt to lay down. Hurt. It was fun. I'll be honest, but it was fun because sometimes after the stream, if I had the energy, I would go into the server and I start chatting with people. we just fill up that voice channel and just start randomly chatting about some. It was fun. It was fun. I don't know if we could do it now. Like every night? Maybe. Who knows? Never say never, right? Never say never. We might bring those back. This what do we call it? This fall season, this winter season, fall, winter, autumn. We'll see. It was just a good mood. It's a good mood. I liked it, dude. The vibes were always up. I enjoyed it. I'm doing good, Christian. Christian, I got the most random thought. I don't know why. I think it's because somebody used a quote. And honestly, it might have not even been from the show. But I just instantly thought of it. I thought of it, and I thought of you. Because you're the only one that somehow And I don't know how you got into this. I'll be honest. I don't know how you got into it. It's an old show, but yet you were also like a fan of the show. How are we a fan of the same show? I remember watching it. Now I don't know how old you are, and I'm not going to ask how old you are, but you're definitely a lot younger than me. So it was surprising, and the show that I'm talking about isn't like for adult. It's comedy. It's like for every. It's funny, but the only reason why I'm shocked is because it came out like a long time ago. And now they have like 3 movies, 4 movies. I still have to go watch. All right, glitchy. Sweet dreams, Casey. You turned 21. You know what's funny? I was just not necessarily directly talking to you, but I was just literally today just talking about just brought up a comment about my mods, uh, saying, "Man, maybe forever ago they were all teenagers, right? It's like when I made the mods, I needed some people that I knew I could trust and that I knew that were nice, helpful, would be great mods. It's like, all right, I'll make you guys mod. You guys could be mod on my stream. You guys could be mod on my server and all that stuff. And they were like teenagers, like they were young and all that stuff. And I was literally today talking about not anyone specific, but just in general. Like, my mods are now like not teenagers. They're adults. They're young adults. They're young adults. Some of them have occupations. Some of them are furthering their education through college or universities and all that stuff. That's crazy. Hey guys, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you. And my subscribers too, not just the mods. I'm proud of all of you. Whoever, if you watched me forever ago, right? If you watched me last week, I'm proud of you. You did something. You did something with the tutorials. You followed them. Once upon a time, you're you're a baby emoji. Uh, Gary, don't be shy to post them in the server. You could just post them and I'll have a look at someone will have a look at it. And you go ahead and maybe join someone else's world in the future. Help bridge that connection with someone. But yeah, it's I find it as a compliment, and I don't find it as an insult, but I do kind of find it like a little bit weird when anybody would say, "Hey, you were my childhood." It's like, damn, you're making me feel real old. But thank you, appreciate it. What does this say? Built by earn unearning flame. Oh, this is back when I was streaming this world, and then I jokingly started taking credit for absolutely everything. Anything that was being built or just finished being built, I'd say, "Hey guys, I just finished building this," even though the entire stream I was just flying around watching people build it. So what people started doing, they started placing signs either in front or literally on their builds saying, "Oh, this was built by so and so," because I guess they didn't like me saying, "So yeah, guys, I just finished building this Doge face," and then let's see if we can find some signs. You guys were almost just young, almost a decade ago, almost a decade. Let's see, is that true? Wow, you're right. And the reason why I know you're right is because I think either one or both of you guys like were following me on my social media or something. I think this is back when I was like, I don't know if I was streaming, but yeah. Has that much time passed by? Let's see. I started switching into pixel arts when I was that much time did pass by. Okay. All right. Here's the thing, guys. In my mind, I'm always going to be like still in high school. That's me. That's the mentality that I have. Not the mentality, but just when it comes to just I guess viewing myself or something. I'll always be a young adult, and you don't really get to understand that until you kind of hit a certain age where in your mind you just don't age anymore. You just forever you don't even look in mirrors. You just forever think of yourself, okay, this is how I look. I don't need to look in the mirror. This is how I look. I know I look like this. And you're just stuck at it. That's with me. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just like a young adult. I am the same that I've looked, man, 10 years ago. Do I look old? I honestly I don't even know if I did webcams. I don't even know if I streamed. I did stream, but I was on Twitch. I was streaming on Twitch. But man, I'd like to think to a certain degree I kept my looks, right? Not crazy. Like do I look 50? I don't think I look 50. Stretch. I have literally seen people in their 50s that are jacked up, honest to God, look like they're in their mid 20s. People that are in their 50s, over 50. I'm gonna, I gotta start hitting weights, right? The gym and all that. But to be fair, I've also seen people that were in their mid 20s that look like they're in their late 30s to early 40s. It's just genetics, I guess. Genetics, how they live their life, how they carry themselves, all that stuff. Diet, exercise. I look about 20. Oh my god, somebody mod him. Somebody give him VIP. I'll take that as a compliment, Cold Water. Hey, thank you, Panda King. I appreciate it. The original Natsu, I remember why I made that pixel art. I think the very first pixel art I made was of a Naruto character, then it was Goku, and then it was Natsu. And I made Natsu because my cousin uh, was a fan of the show, the anime, the man. I think he did have the manga. I know he had the Naruto manga. I don't know if he had the Natsu or the Fairy Tail manga, but he was a fan of it, so I made it for him. It's like, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and make this pixel art. A pixel art of an anime that I didn't even watch. I've watched like the first two episodes of the anime. That was about it. The first one you did was Natsu. Oh my god, how did you guys even do it? I look back and I cringe. I look back and I cringe at those videos. The first videos, the remakes, no, I get it. The remakes, it's all about making sure you guys complete it. The originals, it was more me making sure I just got the video done with and I can move on to something else. Like I cared enough to make it, but I guess I didn't care enough to actually make sure all of the people that were going to watch it would successfully be able to make it. Times change, right? I've learned from the mistakes. I've learned, it doesn't matter if it takes me. It was more about I wanted to just rush it and get it over with. and I understand. After a while, I understood that it doesn't matter. If it takes me 100 hours, I guess I'll do it just to make sure everyone is able to do it. Which is why I made the remakes. I came out with the remakes. I don't remember the first remake I made, and quite honestly, the if I'm being honest, the first remake that I made wasn't really a remake. It was just an edited version of an uh, old one, but just with slight changes to make it more followable. I guess I don't know. Is that a word? I don't know. Uh, but then after seeing how well it did and how people appreciated it, I decided to do re-recordings of old ones that I either like might have misspoken something, or maybe there was a glitch in the video, or something went wrong, or something this and that. Right? So I went back and remade some of the videos. When you tried doing it, see, this is why you don't do it. This is why I would never suggest the original tutorials. I feel like everyone deserves a badge. Anybody that actually decided to, not even decided, I guess that it was only available that then. Uh, Anyone that got through those old original tutorials. I keep staring at Homer. I think it's because I want a donut. Are you guys donuts fans? And if so, what kind of donut? Me personally, I like just a regular chocolate donut, like the chocolate glazed donut, like the regular, like the brown part, regular brown part, but like it's just instead of like white glaze, it's just chocolate glaze. And if you're not a donut fan, what fan are you of like this variety, like a snack or something? Donuts are gross. The thing is, I don't remember the last time I've had a donut. I feel like it's been a very, very long time. A year and a half, two maybe? I don't know. Not a donut fan? Oh, we got no donut fans? Oh, man. See you later, Homer. No one likes your donut. Chocolate chip cookie? How do you feel about chocolate chip cookie or ice cream? I can't do sugar anymore. It's not that I can't eat it. It's just, I know it's a little something on my stomach sometimes. Hey, we got a donut liker. Nice. So, somebody likes donuts. Sugar's not your thing anymore? Yeah. I've eliminated soda from my life to the point where I guess I almost kind of forgot what it tastes like. There's some of those some type of foods or some type of drinks or something that you either eat or drink that you don't need to eat or drink to know what it tastes like. Not just like know what it tastes like. Like if if I had like a pizza, right? Like, and I had it like here on a plate, I wouldn't need to bite it. Like just by smelling, just being in the presence, it's like, yeah, I can already taste it in my mouth. It's like I know what it is. It's a pepperoni pizza. Right? I can't do that with soda anymore. It's been so long since I've had any soda. I can't do that. Like I can't visually, like mentally, like taste it. It's been forever since I've given up soda. You're back, Reaper King. Where were you, huh? To the principal's office right now. COD Ghost for you? Oh man, I think technically speaking, COD Ghost is the very first original pixel art that I did like an edit, because I noticed that I accidentally cut out a part. So what I did was, after I finished it, because that tutorial was just one single long tutorial, it was from start to end. And there was a lot of editings and cuts and all that stuff that I was doing, and I accidentally actually cut out a little snippet. So what I did was go into a new world and then kind of like re-record that part, and then make that video, upload that video, unlist it, and then hopefully people looked in the comment section. I think I put it in the comment section, pinned comment or something, but I knew I put it in the description saying, "Hey, at this part, at this timestamp, someone like something happened. Click on this link to take you to the video so you can see what to do, and then come back to this video." It was like a whole thing, but I did that like later. I don't feel like it was that much later. Maybe like a couple days, maybe a week. Maybe it was honestly the next day. I'm not sure how long it took me to realize I made a mistake, but I think people told me like right away in the comment section saying, "Hey, at this part you kind of messed up or like it's like missing." I was like, so then I went back and I was like, "Yeah, they're right. They're right. I have to go ahead and like re-record that part." I was playing with my friend. Take it off. Oh my god. Have I heard of Rec Room? No. Oh, actually, yeah, I think so. Okay, Kayla. I hope you have a great night. Dude, the old videos were long. Well, actually, they weren't even that long. Not compared to the ones that I made later on. And that's not just because of like the size change, right? They they probably would have been long, but they're back then I had all the energy in the world where I decided to make sure if there were any silent parts or just anything that didn't need to be there, I would just like edit those parts out. So instead of making it like a 4-hour video, I would edit so much out that I thought wasn't necessary that it would shrink down to like maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half for like a full length uh start to finish tutorial. There's a lot I was just doing with just one pixel arts and whatnot. Play VR with the boys. Is that a game or is that a suggestion? Reaper, you need to get into, which maybe you've already played, maybe not. I don't know, but you got to get into this game called Phasmophobia. I've been on it. I like it. It's okay. That's all right. I played a lot. They got a new update and all that stuff. You might even see me playing it in the server. I might actually stream it one day in the server. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I want to show some people what that game really is. It came out a while ago, but like I think 3 years ago. But still, it's fun. It's fun to play. Oh yeah, Purple was the one that introduced me to the Phasmophobia, and now they can't even play it. It's all right. Honestly, you probably if you have a VR, you probably have more fun. You would, you know how put it this way. I'm sure what's it? Freddy Fazbear's Five Nights at Freddy's has VR and all that stuff. Think of that, but like a little more serious, right? Little, it's not like these Chuck E. Cheese electronical mechanical things coming at you. It's actual, very detailed and very creepy. If you just if you do a Google search of Phasmophobia ghost models or whatever, you see they're very creepy. They're very almost realistic and just kind of scary. Something that give you nightmares, and not just on the gore aspects. Like, oh, this is just like no, it's actual like almost like zombie and like almost like demonic or stuff like that. I'm sure if you play that with VR, you would probably have nightmares. You would probably not want to play the game anymore. It's fun, but I myself was kind of terrified at the beginning, but kind of get used to it. So I can only imagine how a person would react to it uh, through VR. There's one with a backwards head. There's one just kind of like missing a face. There's one that's completely bent over, broken their back. Uh, it's weird. I I don't know if I remember. I'm gonna try it someday. I'll try it VR. I think my sister actually was playing a VR game, and she wanted me to try to play it, but I never actually got around to playing it. Um, but when VR games, just VR in general, came out, like it was a thing. People were talking about it. People were using it a lot and all that. I was more on the skeptical, like, isn't that gonna hurt your eyes or something? If I game, I probably like the game a lot. I'll game for hours. It's bad enough that I'm like all the way close up to the screen. Uh, but I can only imagine having like the phone size right in your eyes. That's like, uh, you you want to know, Otako? Otako, you want to know something funny? I have been somewhat studying the kind of like past 2 to 3 weeks, and definitely a lot more like last week, where I was like studying on how to identify the ghost without trying to collect all the evidence. I'm talking about going in there, looping the ghost, seeing its characteristics, identifying those certain type of characteristics to a certain ghost that's only exclusive to a certain ghost, guessing the right ghost, and getting the XP and getting out of there. That what your friend basically can do is what I've been trying to do, which I've been getting better and better at. I got to catch up to all these people, right? These casuals have been playing the game for over 3 years. I've tried to study and learn everything that they've just learned on their own over the years and cram it into just like a huge study session for me within like 2 to 3 weeks. And I can do it now. I can do it. There are people that were like level before the reset. The update, they had new update where now it's just prestige. It's not, you can't just be level 16,000 something, 17,000, 20,000. It's more prestige now. It's 1 to 100, and then you can prestige. And it takes a lot more experience to level up from like 1 to 2 to 50 to 60 and all that stuff. But yeah, that type of aspect, I can be competitive. So me going into anything, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead. I like this. I'm going to understand it. I'm going to be better than the average casual person that has played this over the years. I want to be better. I just want to be good. So that's what I've got notes. I've got notes. I've opened up a notepad and I've taken notes on all 24 ghosts, their characteristics, their traits, everything from the time they hunt, from the percentage of the sanity that from where they hunt, what's their strengths, what's their weaknesses, um, how they hunt, how fast they are, how slow they are, just all this nerdy stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and study and take notes and from what everyone has learned and what I have personally learned and saw. I was a big nerd. They hate the mimic. The mimic is pretty easy to identify. All you have to do is just take a video camera and just walk around the area and look for orbs. Once you got these ghost orbs and you already got all three evidences, it's like, yeah, it's a mimic. And if you get all three evidences and it's already and it's not a mimic, you're like, oh, we got this, and ghost orbs. If there is ghost orbs, I always double check. Always double check for a fourth clue, because the mimic will always have ghost orbs. So technically speaking, if you get three evidences and one of them is ghost orbs, chances are you're probably looking at a mimic because you didn't really get the third evidence. That third evidence of ghost orbs is false. This is just a nerdy stuff. Listen to me talking nerd about a ghost game. Why is Phasmophobia early? Oh, by the way, speaking of Phasmophobia, it was a Steam game. It was, I think, it was exclusively a Steam game for over 3 years now. They've only recently now have released on console, so I guess you can get it on console now. That like a couple days ago or something, like last week, they've released it now on console. I was like, oh, that's cool. That would have been nice if I learned on how to play on console because I'm a controller player. Um, but Phasmophobia, I will say, is the first legitimate computer game that I forced myself to actually play. It felt so weird. I'm sure a lot of you, if not probably all of you, can play any computer game without giving it a second thought, right? The mouse, the keyboard, you know how to move. You probably know how to like outmaneuver me, juke me, all that stuff. Just it's just second nature for you. For me, not only was I trying to get better at a game that people have already been playing for years, trying to study and all learn, but I was struggling and trying to learn and get used to my fingers being on keyboard in a weird way, running sprinting actions while simultaneously moving with the mouse and all that stuff. I don't know what got into me. I just wanted to get good at the game. You hate controllers? I grew up with controllers. The very first console that I had was the Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo. Yo, what's up, Grumpy Muck? I just saw you. I work every day next week. Every day next week. Oh, speaking of ice cream, did you ever did you ever say what kind of ice cream you wanted? Early access game. Get instant access playing. What is that? Is that Steam? Or what are you on, Reaper? By the way, Reaper, why is your profile picture that? One day I go on Discord and I see like you've been stranded on an island for like 3 months or something. You're nowhere. You're nowhere near that age. No way you can grow that facial hair. I just randomly see. I've seen your profile picture. It's the exact same profile picture, and then out of nowhere, like randomly, I see your profile picture. Boom. You've got like this animal on your face, right? And this look where it's like a 1,000 yard look, like 1,000 yard stare, looking for hope, right? Stuck on an island, hoping to see a ship pass by, a plane fly over the head. I was like, what is this guy doing? And then you're in your room. You're in your room. Like, what the heck? Your friend wanted you to. Yeah, you're stuck on an island. Oh, you got a new job and graduate? Nice, Grumpy Monk. Nice. The very first game you played was on your grandpa's Windows XP. I think one of the first computer games that I did not get to play, I got to watch. It was my god brother. When I was young, I think he was like maybe 12 or 13 at the time. I was way younger. I was like 7 or something. Uh, Maybe even younger, 6, 5. I don't know. I remember being in my god brother's room, and he had this game. It was like it was a 2D game. It was a scroller game. Think of like Mario, but less detailed, more like stick figures. And it was just like a stick figure guy going from left to right, jumping over alligators, jumping over like snake pits, jumping over alligator water pits, like grabbing vines and swinging across them. I remember thinking to myself, "That's so cool! I want to play that." And I asked, and he just gave me a dirty look. He said, "No, like don't touch it." And then he left the room to go do something. He just gave me like a stern look, saying, "Don't touch it. Don't touch my game," or like, whatever. I didn't. I was like, I just remember being sad. I was like, "Oh man, I want to play the game. Looks cool." It's a trash game. You bought Phasmophobia? Stop lying. All right. Good night, Christian. Christian, always love to see you here, man. Took you 2 years. Yo, Grumpy Monk, I'm proud of you, man. Congrats. Have I ever played TF2? What's TF2? What's TF2? Like, what is it like a first-person shooter game, strategy game, MMO? TF2's toxic. Team Fortress 2? Was that it? Fortress 2? Isn't that an old game? I don't lie. You posted some of your artwork? I'll take a look at it. As long as you post it in the correct section. Yo, that's cool. Yo, I always like these type of drawings. This is posted like 2 weeks ago in my server. Who did somebody look? Somebody named Punchy. I gotta scroll. There's like 18, and this is just from one channel, I guess. One of my Discord channels. Dude, this is back in the day when you were. I don't know if you can see this. I don't feel like look at that. It's like he's showing the progress. It's like, oh yeah, I'm sketching it out, and I'm just doing the details. I have no idea what this is or who this is. This is my Discord server. Can you see that? It's just too bright. So if you got artwork, man, my Discord's all about art. This is somewhat of another final product of his. What's that? Like a joke? Is this like his own thing? Just, I can't really say. You have to be on the Discord server. What is this? Oh, I know who this is. This is Tori. I can tell by the name. Yeah, we've got some real artists in the server. You can't really. Look at that. Look at that. Guess who that is? And of course, we got Pokemon. This was done on Paint, by the way, if you can't tell. This is done by the birthday girl. We gotta get we gotta have like some sort of contest for art. Or just have an art showcase. Last time I played Phasmophobia, I screamed so loud people in my building lobby heard me. I lived in the room farthest from the lobby. I'm not gonna lie, and I 100% believe you. Phasmophobia can be a scary game. I remembered how I died too. I thought purple was blocking my exit because I was like, "Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!" The ghost is not. It's right behind me. I'm trying to open the door, right? But it's not opening. And I'm like getting annoyed with her. I was like, "Let me out! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! I'm trying to get. No!" And I die. I end up dying. Right. It was only later, after I started getting good at the game, I understood the game. You can't exit a house. You can't open the front door when it's hunting. So in my mind, I was thinking, "Oh, I died. She made me die. Can't believe she was in the way. I was trying to open the door and she got me killed." No, it wasn't. It's just me not understanding how the game worked. Yo, honestly, I want to play Phasmophobia. Like, I might stream it in my Discord server tomorrow. So if any of you guys got it, shoot, hit me up and we'll play some Phaz. Look at me thinking I'm cool calling it Phaz. But you know, to be fair, I'm sure there's a bunch of people that have already called it that. That aren't cool. They're not cool. Alright, let me just do something real quick. Let me push some buttons on my phone. You just re-downloaded it? Nice. It's a fun game, and I think the appeal for me is I think back in the back on the Xbox 360 when I first started playing Left 4 Dead, the first one, Left 4 Dead online, like multiplayer online. Because I remember playing the first Left 4 Dead um, back in 2009, 2010 with somebody, but it was always in person. We were always like together in person when playing it. But then when we started playing it online, I think it was actually Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 had online. I think Left 4 Dead 1 had online. But we started playing Left 4 Dead. It was either 1 or 2 online. It just changed. It was like, cool, we're using teamwork and we're communicating through the mic and all that stuff. This is awesome, right? It felt good. It's like, yeah, teamwork, let's go. For Phasmophobia, it kind of brought back like not memories, but like brought back that same type of feeling that I haven't gotten from any game over the years. Where you for this game, it's kind of almost required. People will actually kick you from their multiplayer lobby if you don't have a mic. The very first thing that you'll hear 95% of the time is, "Yo, you got a mic?" Sometimes I don't feel like answering, so it's like, "Kick me if you want." Uh, but just to have that type of communication and whatnot, and honestly, I'll be straight up with you. I feel like a kind of like a badass whenever I'm able to go into the haunted place, know exactly what it is, be like, "Yo, guys, it's this," and then get that reaction. Whoa, how do you know? What the heck? We didn't even get all the evidences. Oh, R.I.P. Of course you plan on bounce. You and I will play Phasmophobia again someday. Don't worry about that. Yeah, what's up, Josh J? Man, even thinking about like talking about it, it makes me want to bam hop on the game. If you guys don't know what Phasmophobia is, I definitely recommend you guys look it up. Just look up a clip, uh, or look up a YouTube short, whatever it's called, and you'll see what kind of. And honestly, I'm happy that, and I appreciate that I was pushed to actually download it because I was very hesitant. It's like, oh, it's one of these PC games, and you want me to play with it. And Purple was like, please play with me. I was like, okay, I guess I'll play it. Chances are I'm not gonna like it. And then when I found out that I had to pay, what was it, like $11 or something, I was like, ah, $11. It's not a lot, but it's it's not free. I wish it would have been free. But I was like, okay, I guess. And after that, I was like, you know what? I paid $11 for it, right? I'll play it. I'll try to get my money's worth. I'll try to enjoy it, and I'm glad I did because I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot. They got me hooked. They got me hooked. Purple was like, play this. I was like, okay. I started playing it. I got hooked to it. Don't want to reveal my level. We will have. How would that even go? How would that work? How would a Phasmophobia theme work? Oh, by the way, guys, if you do end up getting Phasmophobia, I'll post it in the Discord. We'll have an area for like Phasmophobia and all that stuff. We'll get in a Discord call. Really cheat it. Because one of the cool things about Phasmophobia is when you die, when you get got by the ghost, you can't talk to the dead people alive. It's basically Among Us, except better. If that makes sense. There's no cheaters. You can't cheat. You're on the same team. But if you die, you can't communicate with your teammates anymore. You legitimately, there's no text. There's no calls and all this stuff. I mean, you could cheat if you go on a Discord call, right? Which I feel like a lot of people do. If they're playing together, obviously, they're probably already on a Discord call. But it's just fun. It's fun. You get to do other stuff. I like it. I enjoy the entire experience. Let's Play, did you download it? Did it finish downloading? They have to find us in a haunted asylum before we get married. What kind of mania. What if somebody dies? What if some a guest dies? Or what if you die? What if I die? What if we get haunted? Ghostbusters. Do we have a Ghostbusters theme pixel art here? I feel like we do. I saw it somewhere once upon a time ago. You can't get it on PlayStation. It's not on PlayStation. I think it might be on the. Actually, let me look this up. I think it might be on. Well, I don't want to. Maybe I'll open a different tab later. But I think it might be on the newest gen consoles. I know it's not on the Xbox One. I know it's on the. They said Xbox Series X, like the newest one, and I'm assuming it's on PlayStation 5. I'm not 100% sure if it's on like the older consoles, like PlayStation 4 or Xbox One or Xbox Series S. I know it's Xbox. No, I know it's Xbox Series X. And I'm gonna assume it's PlayStation 5. Yeah, what's up? Mark is the boss. You play it on PC? Yeah, Otaku had me. I think my username. I think I made my username because they put it as username and display name. I'm not sure which one is which. But if you're on Steam or if you're on whatever, um, but I think if you're not on Steam, if you're playing console, I think you have to be in game for me to actually accept the thing. But if you're on Steam, go ahead and add me. It's the same thing as my gamer tag here. It's Felix Guaman YT. No space, no nothing. Switch stream to Fast. This is now a Fast stream, no longer Minecraft. Felix, 2012. 2012? Do you want me to go back in time and play the game before it was even made? Like, hey guys, play this new game. It's gonna come out in like 8 years. Trust. I don't rage at the ghosts. Honestly, for that game, it's mostly about survivability. Are you good enough to survive? Because the ghost can kill you. But for me, it's usually kind of like either my fault because I was at a position I shouldn't. I was in a position where I shouldn't have been. I didn't have the correct items that I needed to have on me. That game really, I feel like it isn't about, oh, the ghost is cheating. It's more about, oh man, I really should have done this, or really should have done that. I need to get better, and I need to have a better strategy and all that. I do get annoyed if I die because of my own. So I don't get mad at the game, and I don't get mad at the ghost. If anything, I'll get annoyed at myself. I'm like, I didn't do it right. I did something wrong, or I didn't see this right, or I should have done this. And just like, ugh. You sent. Oh, so you actually got it. All right, nice. You added me. I'll look it up. I'll pull up Steam after the stream. It's the same as what's yours, Reaper King for Otaku. It's the same as your username for YouTube. We'll do it. Yo, what's up, Skylark? I'm assuming it's the same. It's Reaper King for your Steam account. I'd be shocked if it was something else. Reaper King YTS. What does the S stand for? What's the S stand for? Yeah, I believe that it's Reaper King YT, but what's the S? Nothing. So you're telling me somebody else has Reaper King YT, or are you telling me that you've made an account that's Reaper King YT and just forgot the password, and now you can't have it? It wasn't taken. You were the one that took it. You were the one that took it, and then you forgot the email and or password, and now you have to be like, dang it. Let's not pretend. I raged at a kid who used the Ouija board and killed me because I was next to him. Oh yeah, that's one of the things about playing multiplayer on that. There's some kids there. You're gonna encounter some kids on the game that have like what's it called, like ADD or something, where they can't focus on anything, but they just want to focus on the cursed objects. In the game, the cursed objects will basically trigger a ghost hunt. And for them, it's like candy. They're like, I want to find the cursed object. I want to use it. 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 Like, why? We don't need to use it right now. Maybe if we want to see what kind of ghost it is, if we want it to hunt, we want to listen to its footsteps or do something. And they're like, no, no, no. I want to go in. I want to use it. 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 It's like, oh, God. And then they'll use it without even warning you or the group, and then just kind of kill themselves. They'll get the everybody just in the game just gets eliminated, all because the kid wanted to play with the cursed object in the game. But add the O3. It's the O3. Well, as long as you added me, I'll get a notification saying, oh, so and so added me. Yeah, Gary, absolutely. And if I don't get around to it, Gary, don't be shy. Post it in the server. If you got builds already built, I'm always down to look at some buildings in my server. We got a section for pixel arts, and honestly, I'm okay with that, and I'm lenient. I know there's been like some debate about it. It's like, do buildings and structures go in pixel arts? And I think, yeah, sure, why not? If you want to post them there, post them in there. Because then some people are like, does this go in artwork? Does this go in pictures? Because technically it's not a pixel art. And I'm like, that's okay. I'll give you the okay. You're too shy to post anything, aka you don't have anything? Oh, speaking of which, I still have to do that thing, huh? Whoops. Let's see. Watch it be too late. It's like, oh, sorry, too late. Something that you should have done forever ago. Now you can't do. Oh, there it is. Reaper King, is that a filter? Or is that something that was edited? Because either way, it looks kind of professionally done. Gear 5. Ugh. All right, so I'm gonna assume you're a Luffy fan, right, Gary? How do it, being completely honest with me, right? How do you feel about Gear 5? How do you feel about its build up to it? How do you feel the anime presented? How do you feel? How do you feel on the execution of Gear 5? Do you like it? This is, and I'm asking as a person that doesn't watch One Piece. I think I watched 2 episodes of One Piece, and then that was about it. And the very first episodes, man, and you could tell the anime came out a very long time ago. Seeing the first 2 episodes, the quality of the first 2 episodes compared uh, to today. Well, to be fair, it kind of like still kind of not quality, but like the same artwork, like same not artwork but style. Anakin Skywalker. Honestly, Hayden, I feel like it's a crime that I've never actually made Anakin Skywalker. Low key, I probably want to make him next. Him and Ahsoka. Let me see if I got this right. Can we make? We can't. Can we? Dang it. Actually, maybe. Well, about that, my episode. Don't know anything much about Gear 5. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm sure you already understand all of that. I'm sure you've seen clips or anything like that. But honestly, you probably know way more than I do. That's all I know. It's just like, and the only reason why I know about this is because I've started seeing posts and pictures and memes and stuff like that, comparing it to Ultra Instinct, saying, "Oh, Goku can still beat it," or "No, Leafy beats Goku now," and I'm like, "Why are we fighting? Why does it matter?" What am I looking at here? I guess this. You sent me a friend request? Oh, you sent Reaper friend request. Yo, what about me? Oh, no, you did. Okay. Man, it's hot. I don't want to turn on the fan because I don't want to blow out the mic. But man, it's hot. What temperature is it for you guys? Honestly, it's not even that hot outside for me. It's just like I got the equipment going. I've got two lights going here, which this light should be over here on my right side so it can kind of even out. I'm not like I'm in the darkness right now. I have my YouTube stream open. Not the Streamlabs one, but like the actual what you guys are watching if you are on PC, so I can have like the white background, like as extra light for me. So I need a light up here on this section because I used to stream with. I only used to stream with one light. If we count the PC, it's just two. But like I've had that light. No, I have had a different light. I think it was that light over here on my right side. But now I have two lights, but they're now on my opposite side. I need to have one that come here. And honestly, I want to get a webcam that's fully dedicated, not this default webcam that I've been using. I've always been using default webcams for the PC for my streams, but I actually want a dedicated one where it's just like I can move it, so it doesn't seem like I'm far back or too far up close. 77 degrees right here. It's 72. Hold on? Are you considering ice cream food? Is that what I'm getting at? Or is that, or I should say, is that what you're getting at? What's going on? How do you pronounce it? Gamriska? What's up, man? Because that's not food. Listen, it may be your birthday, right? But I would not consider that food. My sister's actually in. Speaking of hot places, right? My sister and her boyfriend um, are in Mexico right now. They went to Cancun. They went to Cancun for like almost a week now. They're coming back tomorrow afternoon. They should probably be here tomorrow night. I'm sure they've had fun. I'm sure it was hot there too. That is no, that is not food. There's no technically because that is just so bad. Reaper. Felix's least favorite game is Minecraft. He suffer. Thank you, Reaper King, for being a channel member for 26 months. Just 2 months ago, you got the Elite 2-year badge, 24-month badge. What the heck? Thank you, Reaper King. Appreciate it. I will never forget. By the way, I need to change. I need to change the notifications. It's been Miku for. It's been Miku for like 5 years. We need. It should change. It should really change. Or at the very least, I need to update it. Right? I'm so outdated. My notifications call me out. We need to be something cool. Um, Something that relates more to me. Back then, I get it. Cool. I was making Miku. Miku was done. It was the whole thing. Yeah, I love Miku. Let's just do a thing. But now I've already made Miku many years ago. We need something new. We need new. I need ideas. That's what I need for notifications. I always say I'm going to go ahead and do something. Oh, this is cool. I remember this. Who made this? I remember this. Made by Felix Kwame. This is a legend by your buddy Fitty Lee. Oh, I remember this person. I think, did I add this or did they add this? I was like, we're gonna add a headphone to them. Wait, did I add it? This is me trolling, by the way. Made by Felix Squamman. I didn't make this. But yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier when I said I started taking people's pixel arts and be like taking credit for their pixel arts. Like, hey guys, I just made this on stream. You saw me. And then people just started putting signs saying, "Oh, no, I made this. I made this." Stop lying, Felix. It won't go in your stomach, but it'll make you. It'll be a treat. I guess. Freaking Reaper King. Reaper, do you remember the first time you actually joined my stream? What is this thing? I've been staring at it this entire time. I want to go inside of this building, or it's not even a building. I guess it's a face. Oh, is this a Five Nights at Freddy thing? I guess it was supposed to be. Or maybe it was. Somebody just griefed it and destroyed it. I don't know. What the hell, Reaper? What's the very first pixel art you guys ever... It doesn't even have to be a pixel art, I guess. What's the very first either statue or pixel art that you guys ever remember seeing in Minecraft? Is that Raven? In Minecraft. Some of these are grief, so I can't even tell. I know what mine's is. Forever, 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 I will always remember it being Charmander. An 8-bit pixel art of Charmander. And my cousin just made it. I was like, what? How'd you make that? He's like, I saw it on Google. It's like, Google? Yeah. And this was on the Xbox 360 edition. Before the Xbox 360 had creative. Obviously, anybody that's ever played Minecraft knows Minecraft and associates it with creative mode, where you're basically a god. You could place anything, you could do whatever you want, right? That wasn't a thing on the Xbox 360. It might have been a thing on the Xbox, on the PlayStation, not the PlayStation, the PC, the computer, when it came out on the computer, and then later came out on the a couple years later came out on the Xbox 360. But for the Xbox 360, I didn't know anything about Minecraft, and I didn't know there were mods on the PC. I didn't know there was creative on the PC. I didn't know there was like servers and all this stuff. I had pure vanilla. It came out on the Xbox 360 as an arcade game with like 16 blocks. The entire game. That's it. The mobs consisted of a skeleton, a spider, a creeper, and a zombie. That's it. That's it. No Endermen. No fishes. No salmon. No bunnies. No polar bears. No 16 different type of trees. There's one tree. No this or that. It was just pure the basic of the basic. So when I saw the Charmander one. My cousin actually had to glitch the game. They had to glitch it to where they used the. Actually, no, I glitched it because I looked it up. It to how to glitch multiply blocks, and I glitch multiplied uh, gold blocks for him, and then other type of blocks, and he just said, "Yo, I need this, and I need that." So I was like, "Okay, I'll do it." So we were all doing it survival mode, and I got him all the blocks, and he made a Charmander. I was like, "Oh my god, so cool!" What is that, by the way? I'm so glad you said that. What is that? What's what's blood? Blood. Is that another one from your young generations? Are you kids up to at it again, making up words and then just repeating it over and over until it's accepted by everyone? It's like bro. Yeah, but I feel like it's so unnecessarily stupid. It's just my opinion. It's dumb. I think it's dumb. Now we're just reaching. We're just reaching to make new words, just to be like, just to make words, just to make sounds. We're just using excuses just to add more sounds to a vocabulary that is good enough. My batteries died? I don't think they did. I'll switch them out. I got a battery pack charging right here next to me. Play Fortnite era. It's old Fortnite season before the game was horrible. Good old season 5, chapter 1. Chapter 1. Shoot, which one was this? Yeah, I just lost interest in Fortnite. I played Fortnite season 2 chapter 2 season 1 or season 2 only because I got begged to by some of the people that I used to play with it, and this is like years ago. But I gave up not Minecraft. I gave up Fortnite, consistently playing it because I did come back for another season and then the season after that for like 2 games and then 1 game. But I really officially gave up on Fortnite in season 7. And I guess I have to say chapter, right? But again, but this is before chapters were a thing. I gave up in season 7. I was just tired of it. Love your tutorials. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, little corn. I can hear the cat scratching. I appreciate that. What is your not gamer picture, but what is your Hi, Flora. What is your oh my god, what happened there? Just see deleted message, deleted message, deleted message, deleted message. Let's view it. Deleted by... Wait, why is it deleted? Oh, what did I do? But yeah, it was like season something. He spam. Well, he was trying to get my attention, so I think it was okay. And yeah, get my attention in a good way, not a bad way. It was still chapter 1, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What are these signs? Follow me, follow me. Oh, I remember this one too. FG. Headquarters. This is back. This is. These signs were posted for literally the same reason what I was just doing a few seconds ago. I was just talking with you guys. I wasn't paying attention to the screen. Somebody flew in front of me, and they were asking. And these aren't the only signs they posted. I would fly around somewhere else, and they would still continue to post signs saying "Follow me, follow me." I was like, "Oh, okay. Where are we going? Where are we going?" I have a good memory. I like to think I have a good memory. Can't remember everything, right? But yeah, you gotta do your best. Like for instance, this is a Fortnite skin, believe it or not. This is back when I was still playing Fortnite. Was that 2018? Maybe not, honestly. I think 2018 was one of the last years I played a game or two of Fortnite. But I know this is a Fortnite skin. And if we've got any Fortnite experts, they can go ahead and confirm or deny. But I'm pretty sure it is. Alleged Andrew. Yep, I know that. I remember that name. It's Drift, right? Did this was like a season, right? This is the season pass, or is this like something separate? I think it was the season pass. I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't play this season. Whatever season this was associated with, I didn't play it. I remember this though. I remember this in Fortnite. Look at this. Again, if you played Fortnite, you 100% remember this. I don't think I've ever went inside of it. What is it? Who made this? It has to be Alleged, right? Yeah, Alleged Andrew. Yep. To the T. To the T. You would go in here. There would be a bunch of tables here. Table, 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 table. And this is how good my memory is. There was tables here. And then you would go over here. And then you would go down here. And I think there was like a bathroom here. But then you would go behind the counter. Go forward to the fryers. Turn to the right. Go down the area where they cook. Make a right. And then there would be an exit here. And then there would be stairs. The stairs would go up to the second floor. And I think, yeah, there was like a basement that you go down to. But it wasn't as big. You go to the second floor. And then the second floor would lead you going down another hallway that led to an office, if I'm not mistaken. And then if you turned left, this is on the second floor. If you turned left, there was another room. But this room, I feel like, was unfinished. This was like either storage or had like a big empty nothingness inside of it or something. I remember this place. And what I was describing there was the Fortnite. This building, this fast food restaurant was in Fortnite. And I was just remembering the layout of it. Was it called Downtown Burger Town? Yeah, okay. Didn't some freaking kid make a song about it? About Burger Town or something? I've got freaking DMs that I haven't looked at. Sorry. You've been placed on a timeout by the owner of this video or a moderator. Edit and try again. You got placed by timeout. Hashtag free Reaper King. Reaper, I don't even know how to undo that. Let me see. I think I can undo it. Right? Or do you have to like wait it out? Hi. How do I undo that? I think you're good. Maybe. How do you do that, actually? I hear Flora. I hear the cat. Do I have to do a quick Google search on how to do that? Let's see. Oh man, that sucks. It says there is no way to undo a timeout. They wouldn't show on the hidden users list because the timeout is only temporary. Well, how long is the timeout? Oh, that's the next popular question. 24 hours? Issue a warning to anyone who has violated. Additionally, such accounts may even be put into a timeout for 24 hours during which they cannot post Any comments? What? Time to place a message. Oh no, wait. Putting at times you can temporarily prevent someone from sending a message in live chat. When you put someone in timeout, they can't send a message for 5 minutes. What is this misinformation? Is it 24 hours or 5 minutes? I feel like I'm alive and back. So I'm assuming it's 24 hours. No, I mean I'm assuming it's 5 minutes, not 24 hours. Victory Royale. You want to know something, Gary? Me, along with everybody and their grandma who played Fortnite, would be so proud of their very first Victory Royale. And not just the very first Victory Royale. We're talking about the other 5 that ever came after it. That we would this would be us with our phone, like our cameras, like, oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, I got my Victory Royale. Get a picture. All right, gotta post this on my Snapchat story. Gotta post on my Instagram story. Gotta post this on my Facebook. Gotta post this on Twitter. Yeah, got my first dub of the day. Yeah, I did that. I mean, it wasn't that cringe, but like, I get a win here and there. I'll put it. I used to put it on the Snap. I don't think I put it on the Instagram though. Maybe, I don't know. But everybody used to do that. Flora, I'm fine, baby. I'm fine. Did you get hacked? No, I didn't get hacked. What happened to your TikTok account? What happened to my TikTok account, pal? What are you talking about? I'm scared now. I'm scared. I don't really use it. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh yeah, this one's fine. Honestly, you're probably not following the right TikTok account. This is my TikTok. I don't touch it, but if you're interested, here, let me get. I think the last thing I posted was. The last thing I posted was 3 years ago. 3 years ago and a month and a half. 3 years and a month ago. So, I don't really use the TikTok. I'll try to get back into it. Post the timeline. I was posting timelines. And the only reason why I got TikTok and started posting my timelines was because other kids were doing it and they were getting hundreds of thousands of views and likes and all that stuff. They were advertising their Discord server. They were advertising other products. They're like, yeah, guys, yeah. Well, they were just taking my YouTube videos and re-uploading it to TikTok, and I was getting annoyed. I reported it to TikTok. They took down most of those ones, and that's what made me get TikTok and say, you know what, I'll do it. I'll post my own stuff. Thank you very much. But yeah, here it is. And the thing is, there's other. I'll show you again. I know it was blurry. You couldn't see it. And the thing is, there's other people that made my username. They even took my my profile picture. I did look. There's other people that go by Felix Squammin underscore, and you're like thinking to yourself, well, there's probably 100. No, there's like one, maybe 2 other Felix Squamins ever. But the fact that they also used my profile picture, they didn't even upload stuff. I don't know who they follow. I don't know who follows them. But yes, my only TikTok account is this. Felix Guaman YT. That's my only one. Alright, let's look at the followers, look at the likes, look at the following. That's me. That's the only me. I've only got four things, and then I just kind of stop there. And then my timelines, like, edited for Snapchat. Alright? Just so you know, if you're ever interested. I put it in the description, but I never actually posting anything on there. I I don't use it, but I will go on it maybe from time to time. Honestly, the two apps that I use, I don't know. I guess you could count Discord, right? Because it's an app. Is Snapchat and Instagram. Mainly Instagram. Snapchat is kind of like a. I'll go on it to just maybe look, but mainly Instagram. I'll just be scrolling reels. I'll just be scrolling relatable memes and relatable reels, and I'll be doing that. Snapchat really doesn't have that. They have like a discovery section that kind of offers you, I don't know, documentary type of stuff. So maybe sometimes if I'm really bored, I'll scroll on it. But mainly just like Instagram, I'll be scrolling on it. I'll be scrolling on the Insta. Purple. By the way, you said you were waiting by the door. Did you get it? I'm sure you already got it. Flora, you're fine. The Fortnite. Man, I was addicted to that game. I don't know what made me stop. I think it was a combination of I was getting bored and I was getting tired. And this was around the time where people were being just absolute nerd, like sweats. Like if you put a video camera down at their keyboard, and I was console, right? So there's no way I was going to keep up with movements like that because for them it was one button, instant wall for them. For me, it was left trigger or right bumper, right bumper, right bumper, press A for wall or whatever, or press X for wall. Wall gets built. Done. So for me, it was on for everybody on controller. It's not like a button here, button there. It was like at the time it was like scroll through the type of wall, building, cone, stair, whatever, press and have built, and now move. It was a nightmare. So when there was a bunch of sweats coming out, just of out of the woodwork, saying, "Oh, I got to be really super nerdy at this game." They would build like mansions within 2 seconds. That's when I started falling out of the game. I was like, I'm tired of this. You know, if I wanted to play Minecraft, I'll play Minecraft. I'm trying to play a shooter game here. So I stopped playing and I lost interest. And it took them, what was it, 3 chapters? How many chapters? How many seasons for them to realize that they're losing more people, more interest? To the point where they take out buildings permanently. I'm sure there's like a playlist where you could build and stuff like that. But didn't they shift their focus to non-building now, and that made some people come back? Not me. They already did the damage has already been done. I'm not going back to that game. I would have to be begged to go back to that game, and even then, it's no guarantee. I just want to touch. Oh, by the way, did you get the food? Purple? No, they took out building and they just added a game mode where building is disabled. Okay. Which one is more popular? I'm going to assume it's the one that doesn't have building. Because there would be no reason. I was kind of like following. I kind of had my finger on the pulse on what was going on with that game during that time. I remember some streamers going back to it. I was like, damn, this person's playing Fortnite again. Why? It didn't last long, but there was like, whoa, now there's talks that it's permanently going to be gone. There's going to be a whole playlist dedicated to no building. I was like, oh, that's cool, I guess. I mean, it's a little too late for me. But it's cool that they did. And at the time, I was starting to switch back and forth between Apex and Fortnite, to the point where I started playing nothing but Apex at that point. And I think that's where it was like the nail in the coffin. I was done with Fortnite and I was playing Apex. That did it for me. Apex just feels so smooth. It's the only first-person shooter game, battle royale, whatever you want to call it, however you want to categorize it as. It's the only first-person game where the movement just feels so smooth. It's just I've never played a game where just going left, right, down, forward, just sliding, running. It feels so smooth. It's just like it's so realistic, and not Call of Duty realistic, where it's like like you're feeling your footsteps, but like just smooth. Like I feel like a game should feel. Like if I want to go this way, I can go this way. No hindrance, no nothing. It feels good. But I haven't experienced any movement as good as Apex. You're addicted to Apex? You've been grinding Apex? Yeah, I was addicted to Apex. I kind of forced myself to give it up. I think the last time I played Apex was like maybe 2 years ago. Maybe year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. It's been forever. I, I remember, I think it was like season like 9 or something, season 10, one of those seasons. And in my mind, I'm thinking it hasn't been that long since I've been gone away from Apex. And then I hear season 18 getting really, and I'm like, this is literally like me like a week ago, 2 weeks, a while ago. I was like, excuse me, season 18. What the heck? Have I been gone for so long? I was addicted. I always had to get diamond. At the very least, I had to get diamond. And I would search solo. I wouldn't really have anybody to search with. So I would search with a bunch of randoms, and it was just difficult. The highest I've ever made it searching solo was Diamond 2. I couldn't crack Diamond 1, let alone Masters. It's just difficult. And I didn't really feel like playing, communicating with other people, so I guess that's on me. I've always been a person that just plays by myself. Hence why I spent many years alone in a world just playing Minecraft and building stuff. But I've always been playing by myself. And honestly, it felt weird. I always feel weird playing with people. I can't put my finger on it, but I sometimes just rather play by myself. So that way, if I get annoyed, I got no one else to blame but me. And or the randoms. I can blame the randoms. But if I'm playing with someone, and I kind of feel like it might have been, the fault might have been on them, I can't just be like, I hate you. I'd be like, and it's whatever, next round. So I like that luxury where it's like, I don't have to be nice. I can just leave. I don't have to say anything to these people. They're just randoms. What does this say? What the heck? Sorry for the spam, Felix. Game, clan, YT. Reasons wanted you to join my world. Hopefully you forgive me. OMG, I'm so happy. What the heck? An apology from like 5 years ago? Rediscovered? Follow me. Oh, this is the follow me kid. I still love Apex, but I kind of fallen off the game. Yeah, so have I. Oh, I've completely fallen off the game. And I think the reason why I played it for so long is because of the dive trail. I remember getting asked in season 2, I think it was season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6, season 7, season 8. I remember always whenever I go into a rank, they're like, "Whoa, how'd you get that lightning streak?" Because if they might have changed it, I don't know if it's the same, but at one point they made an announcement where dive trails were now ranked dive trails were now only going to last for a season, and they were going to get removed, and then you would have to rank up to that same rank to get something else back. But if you achieved diamond or predator, because there were no masters back then, it was just diamond and predator. But if you've achieved diamond and predator for the first season, you would permanently be able to keep your dive trail. So for me, I got to keep my lightning dive trail, and I just felt cool flexing it. Anytime I'd go in a match, they'd be like, "Whoa, how'd you get that trail? How'd you get that thing?" Because everybody would come out with like multicolor smoke. So like your team would be red, your team would be blue, your team would be turquoise, your team would be purple. Like you would see this little like a smoky, foggy trail as your dive trail as you're diving down. So it would just show like a very light, transparent smoke, while my back would just shoot out lightning. It's just so I'm coming down with lightning coming out of me, and everybody's just coming out with a very, very light tinted little smoke, a little small smoke, while my lightning's going all over the place. I think that's was one of the main reasons what kept me going in that game. Was just something I could flex. It was like, yeah, I got my diamond trail. Like I don't have to rank up for anything, and I kept it. I've kept it forever. Even when I unlocked other dive trail ranks, other diamond ranks, dive trails, I just kept it. Thoughts on Spirit Halloween? What is Spirit Halloween? Is that a show? Is that a thing? Did I don't know. I don't think I joined his world. Maybe. I don't know. Am I gonna watch the Five Nights of Freddy movie? When does it come out? It comes out in October. Sure. Why not? How's it coming out? Is it coming out in like theaters, or is it something that's I would assume movie theaters, or is it like on a streaming platform? How is it coming out? Or is it something you're gonna have to buy online? I don't think they would do like, oh, just buy this online, right? Easily, so easily pirated. It has to be in theaters, right? Theaters? I don't know. Maybe theaters, huh? It's we're like 2 months away from it, right? 2 months away. I can already see it being kind of like a big thing, right? Oh, like the kids that were in love with it are now like young adults, but now they want to go back and like go back into that type of universe. They want to go back into their childhood. They're going to watch it. Kids are going to be interested. They're going to watch it. Random people are going to be asking, why is this so hyped? I might as well watch it. People that know why it's so hyped are and that aren't like fully fans of the game are going to want to watch it because of FOMO. They have the fear of missing out. Uh, I could see it being a pretty popular movie. But to be fair, I haven't heard that much hype for it, so I don't know how popular it's going to be. But I'm assuming it has the potential to be like, yeah, it's gonna 100% gonna be all over social media, and we will know without even watching the movie if it was bad or good. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of people memeing on it. Do we know what type of movie it's going to be? Like, does anybody know what type of movie it's gonna be? Is it going to be like a suspense horror? Is it going to be just pure horror? Is it going to be focused on one person's point of view? Is it going to be a documentary type of thing? Is it going to be just random characters that just will we watch from, I guess, an third person view of just what is it like? Because I haven't seen any trailers, and that's kind of weird for a movie to come for it to be released in about 2 months and there's no trailers, right? Literally 2 months. October is the 10th month. We're on, and I think I saw somewhere it said it's going to be released on October 27th. So literally 2 months before the movie's released, at least now anyways, because right now it's midnight for me. It's the 27th. I'm a coward when it comes to watching scary movies. Oh, I know that. You don't have to tell me that. I try to watch a couple scary movies, like 2 or 3, and she just refuses to watch them. She refuses to finish them. So nobody knows. I'm assuming nobody really knows how the movie. In other words, here's the thing. Um, a new Pokemon movie gets released. You don't have to question how it's going to be. It's you probably get the gist. It's probably going to be us seeing a Pokemon trainer use Pokemon battling some legendary Pokemon or battling some bad guys from stealing legendary Pokemon or battling uh, evil Pokemon, something, right? So we kind of know what the movie's going to be for this new Pokemon movie without even having to watch. So that's my question. What is this going to be? Like, let me give you another example. RoboCop. I know a lot of you were probably not even born when this movie came out, but just I'm sure you've maybe seen some pictures, and even if you haven't, you've just by hearing the name RoboCop. Okay, it's a robot that's a cop that's probably part human, and he goes around solving crime and taking down stuff. So we get the gist of it. It's like, okay, it's gonna be about a RoboCop, right? I don't know what is it going to be from the point of, is it going to be like the video games where we're the employee of that night and we're watching it, or is it going to be a documentary style where it's just going to be talking about the game or like elements, or is it going to be something like characters where it's just, think of like Batman and Superman, kind of like we're just watching a show, we're not like immersed, like I don't understand how this movie's going to work. Like what are we watching? What's my opinion on the YouTuber Felix Squamman? I don't know. I think he's overrated. You should watch me. You should sub to me. Suspense horror. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sure it's going to have elements of horror, but I don't know how it's going to be. Like, well, yeah. Like what am I trying? How do I explain this? Like, is I feel like that I've explained the best I can. Is it just going to be from the point of view of how we play the game, or is it just going to be like we're not from the point of view? It's like a third person view where we're watching the character interact with these electronic or animatronic things. You want to spend time with me now? Okay. Yeah, the movie follows the security guard in the movie around the restaurant, not just the main office. Okay. Well, I'll probably go see it. I'll go see it with like my sister and probably her boyfriend. We'll see. We'll make it a little date. I feel like at this point I have to see it, even if I wasn't. I'm sure one way or another I was going to hear about it. Either way, because I know I randomly check Twitter. I don't really use Twitter. I mean, if you go to my Twitter, I think the last thing I tweeted was something last year. Like, I don't even, and I don't, maybe a year and a half ago. I don't know. So again, it's Twitter and TikTok and all that stuff. I just mainly use Instagram and sometimes Snapchat. I'll get back into it. It's like a horse. I'll get back on that horse. I'll be on the social media and trying and all that stuff. Just been relaxing, doing my own thing. All right, but someone wants some attention. So, Saw X. You're telling me there's 10 Saw movies. Whatever happened to just 3? I know there was a 4th one that came out, and I was like, they really need to come out with this. And then maybe a 5th one. I was like, all right, that's enough. I think I might have heard a 6th one. They're to 10? What the heck? Somebody, I remember back in like 2010, my birthday, somebody I mentioned, they didn't know what I liked. But they remember me just once ever mentioning something about, oh, I like the movie Saw, like the series, like it's cool. They got me like a little DVD pack of, I think, either 2 or 3 Saw movies that were in it. I was like, oh, this is cool. I think it was 2. I'm not sure. I don't have it anymore though. Maybe, I don't know. This is 2010. This is This is like 2 years before I started YouTube. This is a long time ago. Saw 10 comes out next, but how much can they do with Saw, right? 10, really? Come on now. That's like the Fast and the Furious. It's like, all right, we get it. We get it, Torero. Was it Dominic Torero? Torero? Like we get it. Family. Got it. Good. It was actually one of my older cousins that introduced me to the Fast and Furious. He's like, he liked cars. He's like, yo, watch this. Watched it. It's cool. But then after a while, it's like, all right. I'm gonna keep going. Toretto? Toretto. Yeah, there you go. Toretto. I'll watch it, bro. But this is weird. I haven't heard anything about Saw 10, let alone Saw 9, 8, or 7. We're up to Saw 10. This is literally my same reaction to finding out Apex is up to like season 18. Oh, that I 100% understand that, and I also am fully aware that Saw and the Fast and the Furious franchise have dedicated fan bases, or else they wouldn't be able to be making these movies, or even bother continue making these movies. I think to this day, I think my favorite Fast and the Furious movie, which I don't think I've seen the last two, maybe three. I don't know the last few Fast and Furious movies that came out, but Tokyo Drift just has a special place in my heart. It's just something new, something different. I also like the first one, the very first one, because again, nostalgic reasons. When I first saw it, I was like, oh man, it's cool. All right. But boys and girls, it is getting late. Honestly, I was thinking of just streaming for an hour and then getting off. I kind of lost track of time just looking at it. I've been streaming for like 2 hours. Let's get an exact count. Let's see. It has been. I don't know where to check for it to be. There it is. 2 hours and 7 minutes. 2 hours and 7 minutes, really? Oh, time flies by. Well, Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 4, Saw 5, Saw 6, Saw 3D, the final 3D, the final chapter. The final chapter. 3D, the final chapter. No, we're not going to stop there. No. Jigsaw. No, we're not done there. Saw Spiral. From the book of Saw. You thought we were done? No, we're not done. Saw X. What is this? We'll disconnect. The first movies were... The first 7 were supposed to be it, but people loved it too much. Yeah. I know there was a little drama, too, between, like, The Rock and Vin Diesel and all that stuff for a little bit. A little bad blood. Not bad blood, but I guess a little drama. They didn't like each other. But, boys and girls, we will end it there. Chances are I probably will stream again. Maybe on YouTube. But definitely, I kind of want to have a little quick stream also on Discord tomorrow. Or maybe, depending on when you watch this, maybe later today. So if you're in my Discord server, look out for that. I want to play a little Phasmophobia. If you haven't seen it, I want to introduce you. You don't even have to play the game or anything like that. You can join the call because I'm going to be streaming it. You can mute yourself if you want. You don't have to talk. I'm just going to do a little ghost hunting for a little bit. I'm leaving. All right. Much love for all you guys and girls that came out. I will see you in the next stream. I'm going to be excited. Phasmophobia. It's about to see the end credit scene. So 30 years later, he comes back. Well, count me in on seeing the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. All right. Have a good night.